So hello mga ka-homeschool and welcome to another episode of Teen Talk here in Homeschooling Philippines. If you like this video, you may subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get all the updates whenever we upload a new video so you can journey with us as you homeschool your children, not to prepare them for tests, but to prepare them for life. And when parents begin thinking of homeschooling their children, no, there's often a concern that it will be difficult to send their student to college. No, can homeschoolers go to college? I mean, can homeschoolers thrive in college? So our guest today is homeschooled from preschool to high school, and she will talk about her college journey. And recently, I know it has been hectic for her because of thesis writing and defense, no? And she's also the director and video editor for the upcoming International Online Academy Homeschool course that her mom is preparing. And her GPA is very impressive at 1.11. Grabe, nakakabilib itong batang ito. And she's also a Student College Council president. So let's welcome mga ka-homeschool, Vishnu Maluya. Hello, Vishnu.
Hello po! Good evening or good morning kung kailan nyo man ito pinapanood.
You have a beautiful name. Anong ibig sabihin ng Vishnu?
Meaning po ng vision is maintainer of the world or
Ah,
universe.
of the universe. Ang galing. And can you tell us your homeschooling story? I mean, why your family decided to homeschool you? Kasi 'di ba, simula nung maliit ka, nag-homeschool ka na?
Yes po. I think the main reason my parents homeschooled us because she wanted to really, she and my dad really wanted to be hands-on with us. And the reason for that is because we're following a yoga lifestyle. And at the time, hindi siya masyadong accepted by everyone as now na medyo trending na siya, di ba po? So, parang to avoid all the pressure or judgment, my parents wanted me to be homeschooled. And to also build that foundation of following the yoga lifestyle.
So ilan yung mga classmates mo? I mean, ilan kayong magkakapatid?
Yeah, when mom started Gopala, dalawa na yung sisters ko. Pero she started homeschooling me when I was already 2 years old, 3 years old. So me and her youngest siblings, my first classmates.
Okay. And I know you've been instrumental in creating your own homeschool nga, no, yung nababanggit natin na Gopala Learning Haven. So how was your experience helping your parents, especially your mom, in building this learning center?
It really inspired me to be right now in college. My course is education, and part of that is because I saw my mom teaching children and my classmates at a young age, and I just really got inspired by that, and that's a big impact on me watching her teach and then getting to help her teach, and it's very inspiring and motivating.
So being homeschooled from preschool to high school, and I know you've been invited to talk about homeschool experience then, no, on another platform or different platform, no. So what is homeschool for you? I mean, what is your own definition of homeschool, Vishnu?
I guess for me, homeschooling is sort of a chance for both the parents and the children to come together and become closer as a family and really get to know each other and ride a very educational journey together. That's my homeschooling definition. I mean, without that, I feel like it's not the complete homeschooling journey without that family bonding.
Parang you don't have any choice but to become closer with your family, di ba?
Yes, yun na din.
Especially kung yung mga kaklase mo ay mga kapatid mo.
Yes.
Okay. But may we know how did you achieve a balanced homeschooling life? Puro academics lang ba? Puro yoga ba? I mean, so paano binabalanse?
There were phases. It wasn't not like magkasama. Phases siya. So, when I was preschool, it was more on play. We had like 20, if I could say 24/7 play because our mom already had a play center. So we had a complete set. You know those children na pupunta pa sa mall para mag-playground. Kami nandun na yung playground.
Ang
So,
sarap!
yes, preschool to maybe grade 2, ganun po kami. Play. Full on play with yung educational toys, puzzles, everything, books. And then from grade 2 onwards to grade 6, books na kami. Mom made sure that we had, that same school experience. We went out to bookstores and bought our own books, our bags, yung may hila-hila pa. And because we had a tutorial center, we were able to have uniform as well. So, para cute daw. So, yun po yung phase na medyo academic from grade 2 to grade 6. And then from there, high school, we were sent to a yoga-inspired camp. I went there 9 months in a year, and we were really focused on creativity, how to balance your schedule, how to really connect with the environment, and of course there were like 2 to 3 hours of academics in a day. And yun po, dun ko din po na ano yung yoga foundation sa camp.
So kahit pala nag-homeschool ka, you still experience those experiences of your age, no? Same
Yes.
age level na bumili ng bag, yung may gulong, and then you
Yung may
also wore your uniform.
yes po.
Okay.
It's really
And you
about the parents being wanting to be hands-on and really creative about it.
That's right. And you mentioned about the yoga camp. So you went there 9 months in a year. I mean, was it like a school that you go to? Parang every day pumupunta ka doon?
Iba para po siyang boarding school.
Oh, okay.
So,
So what,
bali, homeschool din po yung mga classmates ko doon. So, we were all like in a homeschooling camp, sort of.
so parang naka-dorm,
Yes po.
pero it's a yoga camp.
Mm.
Ang saya
Yes,
siguro nito.
yes po. It was really life-changing experience.
And you did that for what year level?
First year to third year. Third year
Mhm.
high school. Wala pa po siyang K to 12 noon. So, first year to fourth year.
And right now, what year are you in college?
Right now, summer school. Pero when I come back on August, fourth year.
Fourth year na. And you mentioned you're taking up education, tama?
Yes po. Early
Okay,
childhood education. So,
okay.
that's kinder 2 to grade 3.
And from what school are you from?
Lyceum of the Philippines, Cavite.
Okay. And a lot of teens who are going to college would be having a hard time choosing schools. Pero ikaw, how did you go about choosing your school?
The college,
Yes.
I don't know how it happened, but uh, Lyceum is really close to our house. And I watched it get built since I don't know what that year. Kasi by the highway, so I just watched it get built like little by little. And for some reason, I just wanted, when I saw it, I was like, I really want to go to that college. Yeah.
Pero how did you know, Vishnu, that you will be pursuing education in college? I mean, when did you know that it is education that you want?
I was 9 years old, and there was this teaching moment that I was in class, and mom was teaching, and her lesson really inspired me to become a teacher. And ever since then, I just wanted to become a teacher.
So
Yeah.
ito yung mga mommy-inspired moment.
Yes. Super.
Okay. And some teens would deal with pressures of being accepted into a good college. So sa'yo ba, may ganung pressure din ba?
Wala naman po. My parents never really had that kind of pressure. They always just wanted me to do my best, and that's always what I'm doing naman.
Okay. Now let's go to our main topic, Vishnu. No, how did you go from homeschool to college? I mean, can you share ways on how homeschooling prepared you for college?
Homeschooling when I was uh, the whole experience really taught me determining having a determination to finish. Because you know when you're homeschooling, it's all about self discipline. If you let yourself just lie down all day, be lazy, nothing's gonna happen. There's no teacher who's gonna pressure you. Oh, you have a deadline. You have this. You have to pass this by that day. I mean, mom would do that, but it's not the same as an everyday thing. So homeschooling really taught me how to have a determination to finish. And that aspect really helped me in college because many deadlines and you have to reach it.
Yes.
And of course, respecting others since I was brought in so many like levels of not levels. How do you say that? In many people from different professions, parents meeting parents, and all types of children. Since we had a school, so it really taught me how to respect others. And when you're in college, you really have to have that, especially for your professors. And of course, the main thing you will really learn in homeschooling is eagerness to learn. If you don't have that or you didn't uh if you don't have that with homeschooling, it's gonna be difficult. So since uh matagal ako na homeschooling, I really built on that eagerness to learn. And when you're in college, you need that. It's a requirement. You have to have the eagerness to learn your whatever course you took because you have to finish. And always be patient because homeschooling is pretty open curriculum. You won't see your grades or you won't see the end result agad-agad. So you have to be patient. And then one day you're gonna be like, oh, uh, I I had a lesson about this before and now I'm applying it. And then suddenly your hard work has risen somehow in the future and you'll be able to apply it. And of course, through the whole journey of my homeschooling, making God our center is also something I learned and built my foundation on, and also helped me in my college days.
Okay. So yung una mong na-mention, no, yung determination to finish, no? Homeschoolers really need to have self-discipline or
Yeah,
else.
or else you'll get left behind. Or
Oo.
left behind in a way na yourself. Na you don't have to be competition against others, but like para sa sarili mo, mafe-feel mo ma-left behind ka.
And if you don't have that determination to finish, of course, the work will also be on top of one another, 'di ba?
Yes,
So hindi
yes,
mo matatapos, parang nasa fourth quarter na dapat, ikaw nasa first quarter pa.
yes. Oh my God. Pero in
And
college, just a warning, it happens 1 week. Ganun. Yung load. First quarter, fourth quarter.
mas mabilis pag college,
Mhm.
Okay. And then second thing that you mentioned is respecting others. So you have this school, no, yung Gopala. So you were exposed to all types of people, and also you went to this camp, so you were exposed to all types of people, no.
Yes, po.
You mentioned yung respecting others, especially your professors in college, 'di ba? Kasi yung iba parang may
I'm
issue.
I mean, if you want to learn, you have to somehow be humble enough to learn from them, despite their challenges and shortcomings. So you have to respect that to learn.
That's right. And also the eagerness to learn, no?
Mhm.
What can you say, Vishnu, to those teens na tinatamad mag-aral or they don't have that eagerness to study because they would rather play video games or watch YouTube videos.
I guess just find your purpose. That's how I'm also eager to learn. Because my purpose is to be a teacher, I'm really eager to learn how to become a teacher. So if you want to become something or find what your purpose is, I'm sure you're gonna find your eagerness to learn.
Wow, that is very true, no? You need to find your purpose para hindi tatamad-tamad.
Yes po.
And you also mentioned that they need to be patient kasi
Mm,
the end result is not seen immediately, 'di ba, in
yes.
homeschooling.
Many parents and students always want results like agad-agad, and it's not always like that. And even if you somehow see it immediately, it's not it the result doesn't last long. So when you have more time with it and more learning, you get to carry it for a long time.
And of course, the most important one is making God our center, no? Hindi pwedeng sumabak sa college without any help from God.
And all our knowledge and strengths come from him.
Pero Vishu, can you share, of course, your first week of college experience after homeschool, parang expectation versus reality. What happened with your first week of college experience?
I guess my expectation versus reality thing is, I thought it was going to be harder. I just had like really high level of expectation of like it was gonna be difficult to learn and like difficult to adjust with the classmates and stuff like that. But because I had that personality or characteristics na nabigay ng homeschooling, it was easier. It was still hard, but it was easier because I had that foundation. So, for example, for deadlines, the same with homeschooling, I already had deadlines before, and it was I gave it to myself. So, I had more self-discipline. Unlike sa college, bibigyan na lang nila ng date and then nandiyan na yung lessons, nandiyan na lahat. Actually, nandiyan na lahat and you just have to grab it. Unlike sa homeschooling, you have to look for the materials that will work, materials like this. So, it was balance lang.
So parang hindi ka nahirapan. You thought it was difficult, but you were able to adjust smoothly.
Yes.
Okay. And we know that college life is quite different from high school, di ba? So any last tip for your fellow homeschoolers who will be stepping into an unknown zone called college life?
Really know what you want to go into kasi it's gonna be your fuel. If you don't have that fuel or purpose, every day is gonna be a struggle. Like it, even small things. Like I know there are times when I know what to do, but like I already know what to do, but like I'm too lazy or like there's no motivation. But then I remember my purpose, and I'm like, oh, let's do this. So I really know what you want to do, and if you do that and go choose that for your college course, it's going to be easy, fun, and fulfilling.
Ang galing, no? You need to know your motivation, no? You need to know where you want to go. Not only for college student, pero sa adults na it also applies, no? Sa aming mga adults, no? And parents, if your teen is in charge of most of their learning while they are in high school and being generally successful, no? Then you can feel certain that they are being well prepared for college. So thank you, Vishnu, for sharing your homeschool experience. And would you like to invite our viewers to Gopala Learning Haven?
The page.
Yes.
I hope you can visit our page, Gopal Learning Haven. We have videos and posters that show our program there. I hope you can view them and have the same homeschooling experience that I had.
All right. So parents, let me end this by telling you that homeschooling is not easy, but it's going to be worth it. So bye mga ka-homeschool. See you on the next episode. Thank you, Vishnu.
Thank you all. Have a good evening or good morning.
All right. Thank you.